I know you got that Kobe midi.
No good.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Woo! Let's go.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Sacramento Kings. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Johnson. Anthony Davis is out there with Shane Battier. And there's Embiid. And it's McGrady in at the two-guard position. Fires the three. A rebound by Bill Russell. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And here's Doncic from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Tatum against Battier. Embiid. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside Rose. Outside Tatum. Rebound Minnesota. Johnson with it. Pass to Davis. Over Russell. And Davis puts it in.
It's what you get with AD. I mean, you're just going to do anything and everything out there to damage your defense.
Rose dishes to Tatum. On the wing, Doncic. McGrady covering. And it's Luka Doncic with the three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. It's stolen by Rose. The pass to Russell. And here is Tatum. And Embiid with the block.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Battier against Tatum. Here's Embiid. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Ball is turned over. Timberwolves ball.
McGrady outside. Right at the free throw line. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Bill Russell. First personal foul.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Tracy McGrady.
First one falls for him. And McGrady drops them both. Now Rose. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. From 13, and that one's good. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And sometimes there's just nothing you can do against Doncic. He's terrific at keeping his focus on the rim.
And stolen by Russell. Doncic against Johnson.
And free throws go by the wayside because of Luka's dominance everywhere else on the floor. Though he's got to improve from that area.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first one falls.
Luka Doncic.
All free throws good from Doncic. Here's Johnson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Embiid trying to break loose. He can't get that one to fall. Doncic looking it over. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Minnesota ball.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Substitution on the
Trying to
court.
snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and
Timberwolves timeout.
all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Mitchell wide open. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Rose against Ball. Off target with his three.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Sacramento making some changes. McAdoo comes in for Russell, and Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Bob McAdoo. Isaiah Thomas.
Here's Thomas. Doncic outside. Over Mitchell. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Webb. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Passes it to Thomas. Here's Collins. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. The three for Doncic.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Now here's Ball. Still scoreless. Pass to George. Four on the shot clock. Gasol kicks to Ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thomas passes to Collins. Doncic with it. The dish to Artest. From downtown. A rebound by Gasol. Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against New Orleans. And George gets it to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And the Kings making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Gasol. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Weber.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
All free throws good from Doncic. Timberwolves trail. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting for Minnesota.
It's on Luka Doncic.
You look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
And he's good on the second. Ball against Morant. With 4 seconds on the clock, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Sacramento Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this.
11.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Magic Johnson is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Davis. And it's Embiid, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Down low. And Davis can't get it to go.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And Butler sends it back.
And Jimmy Butler has incredible defensive instincts. Great timing on that block.
Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there, and we appreciate your story. Johnson outside. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Morant. And a change for the Timberwolves. Battier's checked in, and the Timberwolves call timing.
Timberwolves timeout call. Let's give them a round of applause, your Sacramento dancers. Let's give them a round of applause, your Sacramento
Shoots.
dancers.
Nice shot from the wing. Battier's got his first bucket in this one.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
Lin against McGrady. Steps back and shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings. Pass to Davis. High arcing shot. A rebound by Bill Russell. Wembanyama passes to Lin. Outside for Wembanyama. Up again, and it's Russell with that extra effort. And now a 9-point Kings lead.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Fires top of the key. Russell. And it's Russell with that extra effort. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Outside Tatum. And Benyama outside. Outside Rose. Up top Tatum. Shot clock at 3. That one goes in. And the Kings lead by 10.
And how about the determination on Tatum's face on that one there? The D had no chance. This kid is just too polished when he gets it down low.
Matty outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's sent back by Russell. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Substitution on
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 13-5 run. Shoots from 12. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Johnson outside. Back to Weber. Over Tatum. Out that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Weber.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And some changes here for the Kings. Artest, he's checked in for Russell. Luka Doncic comes in for Jeremy Lin. And Thomas subbed in for Rose. Minnesota also making some changes. Paul George is checked in for Battier. Mitchell comes in for McGrady. And it's ball in for Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing
team
to
foul.
absorb the contact.
Outside, Ball. And there's the pass to Mitchell. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Donovan Mitchell.
And now just a 5-point Kings lead. Thomas kicks to Tatum. George against Artest. Passes to Thomas. Shoots over Ball. Thomas's shot is off.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Sacramento foul. Ron Artest.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Tatum. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Sacramento.
The Kings on top. They're up by 3.
26.
We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
23.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between them. And that'll do it for...
And ahead if you're just joining us. We've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kings leading now by 3. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Doncic out there with Rose. Then it's Tatum, and it's Russell in at the 4 slot. Step back on that one and let it fly. Rose has got the first basket of the second half here for the Kings. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Embiid. Over Wembanyama. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
Assistant.
Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Rose. Johnson with the block. They retain possession. Another shot, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
The 3-ball from Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
McGrady outside. Fires the 3. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Tracy McGrady.
Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
Sacramento calls timeout. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
On defense, the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Tatum. Some solid defense from Battier. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Timberwolves. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Davis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Doncic finds Russell.
Timberwolves foul.
The Kings have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he can't get the first one. Morant, he's checked in for the Kings. Weber, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Inside, here's Davis. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Outside Rose. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Puts one up from 19.
Oh, yikes. Look out below. About that finish. And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points. You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Rose passes to Morant. Fires from way outside. Doesn't go for him. Timberwolves trailed by 4. McGrady left side. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Tracy McGrady.
Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. McGrady's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Weber for the tie, and he lays it up and in. Weber's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Rose, that's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
On our test, he's checked in for the Kings. Thomas comes in for Derrick Rose. The Timberwolves trail. Top of the key ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Morant. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 4.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Butler against Russell. And stolen by Russell. Here's our test. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 6-point Kings lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Dave Cowens. Bob McAdoo.
58 seconds left to play in the third. Morant outside. A new 14 for the Kings. Outside for our test. Ball against Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's McAdoo. And they'll get another chance. And stolen by Gasol. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Embiid, he's checked in for Pau Gasol. And so Butler nails both of them. The Kings leading.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And here's Morant. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Kings lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
The Minnesota team. 38.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter. Get out of your seat and let's hear it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Davis. Johnson is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And there's Embiid, and it's Battier in at the 3.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Davis. Rebound by Rose.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Anthony Davis.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings.
First team
On
foul.
Monday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Golden State Warriors.
Bob McAdoo.
Free throw good, McAdoo.
And it has to be said, McAdoo, one of the best shooting bigs ever. Shooting better than 50% from the field for entire seasons is routine for him.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so he hits both. Timberwolves trailed by 7. Here's the lob to the hoop. Deflects the pass. Tatum kicks to Doncic. Outside Rose. The pass to Tatum. McAdoo inside. Guarded by Embiid. Clock is at 3. Makes it off the glass. McAdoo's got 4 points this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's McGrady. Kept alive. Davis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And fighting through the foul that time as AD was able to put that shot up.
And the first one drops. The Kings making a switch here. Russell's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Rose against Johnson. Rose passes to Russell. And Davis sends it back.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot and with perfect timing swats it away.
McGrady against Doncic. They get a hand on it. Battier with the steal. The feed to Embiid. Here's Davis. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Minnesota calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Battier. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Rose. Johnson can't hit. Sacramento leading by 9. Here's Tatum. And Embiid with the block. They get it back. And it's Davis with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lets it go from deep. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Davis.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Embiid inside the line. Bill Russell grabs the miss. Russell's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Rose. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt?
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bill Russell.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Holmgren.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to Minnesota.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
T-shirt time!
Here's Ball. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Kings. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic finds Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Timberwolves trailed by 8. Ball feeling it out a bit. Battier for 3. Offensive rebound. Embiid, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shane Battier.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9.
Line for your Kings.
And he is unable to get the second one. And Minnesota has possession. Now here's Ball. Pass to Embiid. Over Wembanyama. Again, Embiid missing.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And Rose throws it down.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The kick out to Rose. Outside Tatum. Back to Doncic. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win.
Good shot. Good boy. Ooh.
Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Seattle Supersonics facing the Dallas Mavericks. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Hayes, and it's Jordan in at the 2. Pass to Pierce. From downtown, knocks it down from distance.
With his three-point shooting ability, Pierce can play either the 3 or stretch you out from the 4 spot. And that's part of what makes him so valuable.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Mikan. Chamberlain pulls it in. And Dallas with possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Wade. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Muscling through the contact that time. Wade, excellent at finishing in these situations.
Pass to Jordan. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Mikan. Hits the jump hook.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Robertson. Here's Pierce. He's defended by Hayes. Off target at the rim.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Curry looking it over. Hayes in the high post. Pass to Nowitzki. Curry with it. Clock at 6. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Wade. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Here's Jordan. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to Robertson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Stephen Curry.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
At the line for your Mavericks, Oscar Robertson.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Curry. Pass to Mikan. Now Hayes. Now here's Jordan. Back to Hayes. On the wing. Curry tries to hit him. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Seattle ball.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Robertson. Here's Wade. Knocks down the long J. Wade's got 7 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Timeout called, the Supersonics.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Curry. Pass to Hayes. Here's Parrish. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Malone.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
Here's Chamberlain. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Jordan. Tipped away. Here's Iverson. Some solid defense from Jordan.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Wade. From 18 feet away. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Michael Jordan. First personal foul.
Wade is simply one of the very best in the league at drawing fouls.
Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, incling Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
Good on both.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, a dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Here's Maravich. To the middle. To halt the run. And that one hits the back iron.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
To the paint. Robertson. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Remains Dallas ball.
Here's Malone. Yet to see a basket.
Boy, love the hustle defensively that time from McHale. His coaches and teammates like it too.
Stockton pass to Bird. Basket counts.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
John Stockton.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Price. Lets it fly. Dallas no good that time either. 44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Bird. Mavericks with the rebound. 3 on 3. Shoots. Here's Malone. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, that big reach of Malone, so effective on the glass, helping him to get to the loose ball so he can throw it back in the hole.
There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. Stockton pass to Parrish. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Stockton loves finding the open teammate. Does it again here.
Here's Price. Pass to Robertson. With 2 seconds left. Who poked away. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
First quarter with the score.
Mavericks ahead, up by 10.
Mavericks.
Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second.
18. The Seattle team. 18.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And it's Ewing in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. That one drops for him.
Boy, down low, Ewing's strength gives him the upper hand. He's pretty agile as well, helping him push through the contact.
From deep three-point range, Jordan misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Wade. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Dumars, covered by Jordan. Gets the 3 ball to go. Iverson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
Pass to Hayes. Jordan with it. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hayes. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Stockton. Tries again, and rejected.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
Timeout called, the Supersonics. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Nowitzki's so crafty at using the pump fake to his advantage. Can't leave your feet around him if you're on defense. You got to stay down.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And so he hits both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. Iverson can't hit.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Jordan inside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
A difficult situation for Seattle. And here's Curry for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Shot's good by Iverson.
Pound for pound, I don't know if there's a tougher player than Allen Iverson.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Supersonics. Pass to Hayes. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dumars, covered by Jordan, driving inside. Dumars misses.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Nowitzki. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Chamberlain. That one's good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Well, right there, on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jordan, the pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Pass to Dumars. Shoots. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout called, the Supersonics.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
You know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Curry, that's good.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Pass to Dumars. One minute left in the first half. Ewing. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Bird. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Larry Bird.
Bird's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, good enthusiasm from Bird in transition there. Wasn't going to let that fast break opportunity go to waste. Cashing in nicely.
Pass to Price. Here's Dumars. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Dumars has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Dumars fully understands his role in this offense, including what shots to take.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Foul called. Mark Price. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's Robertson. Off with the layup.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Dwayne Wade wasted no time getting hot. He had 9 points and 2 rebounds. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
They're going to work in the paint, doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And that...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So on the floor for Seattle,
Stephen Curry.
They've got Stephen Curry.
3.
And it's Nowitzki in at the 3 slot. Curry's gone 4 for 7 from the field tonight. Pass to Iverson.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pierce. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Wade. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Pass to Jordan. The offensive rebound.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Curry with it. He's got 13. Pass to Nowitzki. 5 to shoot from deep. Jordan drops in the 3. Jordan's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's Wade. Pulls it from the top of the key. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Chamberlain's got 6 points.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's really imperative that you put a body on Nowitzki. I mean, he's just too big and talented close to the rim.
Pass to Iverson. Inside. Here's Wade. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there.
First personal
He had
foul.
to foul and keep him from converting the easy
Second
bucket.
team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Jordan. Here's Nowitzki. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Shots good by Stockton.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Locks them up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Pass to Mikan. The jump hook. And it's good for 2.
George Mikan.
And now just a 4-point Dallas lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Chamberlain passes to Dumars. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poke loose. Dallas needs to get off a shot from the arc. With 1 on the clock, goes back up. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 8 points.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Stockton. Here's Nowitzki. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
I love the fact Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Wade, the pass to Price. Back to Wade. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. Eaton's shot is good.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Seattle trails. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Bird's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. On the wing, Wade. Here's Eaton. Here's the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Mark Eaton.
Eaton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's Nowitzki missing.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. They have banged the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Nowitzki. Unloads from 13. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Forceful jam by Nowitzki, getting the rebound and throwing it down with authority.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Iverson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. Has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
And for the Supersonics, they've got Stephen Curry. And it's McHale in at the 4. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Chamberlain's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And Malone gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Bird. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Malone.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
and it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Timeout called, the Supersonics.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what the Supersonics coach was going over with his guys. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
First personal foul. First team foul. Supersonics.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
Elvin Hayes.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry! Taking the contact.
Stephen Curry.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Pass to Chamberlain. Second chance effort. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The first one falls.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Here's Seattle. They trail by 14. The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
I really like their second half adjustments. They're showing some moxie inside.
Shooting for the Supersonics.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Here's Robertson. He's covered by Curry. That one falls. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Hayes. It's blocked.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Pierce can't get to it.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Curry passes to Mikan. Oh, Jordan with the block.
Boy, much respect for the defensive Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
And finished off by Hayes.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Chamberlain. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Down low. Stolen. And here comes the break. And a deep 3 from Curry. They get it back. Here's Hayes. That one doesn't drop. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And he drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Not backing up or backing down. Pierce knows he's got to keep going after his shot when the defense is trying to be tight on it.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Wade's checked in, and he's good on the second. Here's Seattle. They trail by 14. Pass to Nowitzki. Fader on the way. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Pierce. minute 9 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Nowitzki. Pulls up on the wing, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Robertson. Pass to Wade. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to take your medicine and wrap Mike up because he's a big guy to deal with.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Robertson. It's not going to go for him. Here's Stockton. Into the lane. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, you see Stockton's burst. It's deceptive but effective. He can leave you in a cloud of dust if you're not careful.
Here's Price. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.
Good board, Josh. One more.
team
What's good, NBA 2K TV? This is Kevin Cruz, and my favorite feature in NBA 2K24 has been the introduction.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Olajuwon is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And there's Bryant. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's James in at the 3.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved, fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Now here's Garnett. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. It's going to be Garnett shooting.
Kevin Garnett.
That's on LeBron James.
Shooting.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Kevin Garnett, no good on the free throw.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
Young's shot is good.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. 6-point game. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Garnett. Olajuwon can't hit.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Out to the right wing. Robertson against Chat. It's good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's James. A kick out to O'Neal. Bryant on the wing. And the wing jumper offline.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Knocked away. LeBron against Garnett. High post Young. Over Halliburton. Young's shot is off.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Halliburton for 3. The West again cannot hit.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
The 11-footer. And Duncan throws it down.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now, here's Halliburton. Got that one up quick.
Kobe has such confidence. Feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now Robertson following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. That one doesn't drop. Shaq with some nice D. LeBron outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for the East. Jokic, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Robinson comes in for Kevin Garnett. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Duncan. And it's Paul in for Trae Young. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Robertson. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Kuzi passes to Nowitzki. Kobe against Robertson. And Bryant gets it to go.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Robertson outside. Paul outside. Over Kuzi. And he can't bank that one in. The West trails by 7. Here's Wade. Pass to Kuzi. Now Wade. Now Kobe. A 3-ball. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Kuzi. Jokic defending. Kuzi passes to Chamberlain. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now, here is Robinson. Still without a basket. Passes it to Paul. Robertson left side. Over Wade. And another miss by the East. And that concludes the first quarter of play. East All-Stars lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Tracy McGrady. Durant is out there with Havlicek. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Halliburton in at the point.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness. A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Olajuwon's checked in for Chamberlain. Outside, KD. There's the triple from Durant.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Durant kicks to Halliburton. Over Iverson. Off the left rim and out. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point East All-Star league.
Pound for pound, I don't know if there's a tougher player than Allen Iverson.
Halliburton for three. And the West hit again from deep.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Johnson outside. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Misses off the right iron. Abdul-Jabbar's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Johnson against McGrady. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Back to McGrady from the arc. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Garnett kicks to Iverson. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Sinks that one from the post. Iverson's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's tough. But sometimes it seems Iverson prefers knocking down the contested jump shots just to toy with the defense on occasion.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. And Garnett has it in the corner. Carter inside the three-point line. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Durant for 3. Here's Olajuwon. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Now the pass to Johnson. Iverson outside. Carter outside. Shoots over Havlicek. Carter, that's good.
Timeout.
Carter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. Pass to Nowitzki. Some nice passing here by the West. Kuzi passes to James. Shot clock at 5. Over Duncan. The West again cannot hit.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 3. Plays it in on the pretty alley-oop.
Tell you what, this is what you want from your point guard. Kuzi just knows when his guys are wide open.
Young outside, stolen by O'Neal. Out on his own on the break. Here's Kuzi. He has yet to score. Back to Shaq. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection, Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Young.
And Kuzi's just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. All checked in for Young. And West also making a switch. Chamberlain's checked in.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Paul with the 3. LeBron grabs the miss.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. James down the lane. Nice D from Duncan.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not. An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
This has really been...
And that wraps up the...
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Robertson is out there with Young. It's Garnett. Then there's Duncan. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. On its way from Young for 2. It's rebounded by the West. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Talk about being unstoppable. Shaquille O'Neal on that play, just too big, too explosive.
Young against Halliburton. He gets it in there. Young's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Shot's good by Garnett.
Defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
On the wing, Kobe. Oh, Kobe wanting it more. The fire.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Robertson. The West grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul it.
The West All-Stars have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Kobe. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Carter comes in for Duncan. And it's Johnson in for Robertson. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Havlicek, he's checked in for LeBron.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
And Garnett misses. The West leading by 3. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson, the pass to Carter. Good ball movement here by the East. There's the lob to Carter.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar, ready and willing to find his open teammates.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
The assist.
In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Bucket is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
KD finds Halliburton, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And some changes here for the East. Pippen's checked in for Carter, and Allen Iverson subbed in for Young. It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Johnson, the pass to Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Pass to Iverson. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Pippen. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Havlicek. Pass break. Here comes the West. With the floater. And he hits the bucket. And the West leads by 3.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Outside Pippen. Passes it to Robinson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
The East All-Stars have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. And that one falls for Robinson. Paul's checked in for the East. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the West. Robinson hits them both. .158 left to play here in the third. And the pass to Kuzi from deep. David Robinson with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Jokic has checked in for Robinson. And West also making a switch. Wade's checked in. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
All-Stars ball.
Trying to get open is Nowitzki. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Allen Iverson.
You know, in the first half, they shot just a little over 30% from the field, but since the break, that number's gone up.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up.
And guys, I tell you what, they are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
Nowitzki, good.
Nowitzki using that size to help him squeeze that offensive board right off the glass.
Now Paul. Nothing on the board. Kicks it to Iverson. It's Pippen on the wing. Tries again. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Chamberlain. That shot off. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Poked loose. From deep three-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. West All-Stars lead by 6. And we'll be back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got Nowitzki. Havlicek is out there with Wade. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's LeBron at the small forward.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And here is Robertson. The feed out to Garnett.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Both free throws good from Havlicek. Robertson with it.
Skip by Oscar Robertson.
And the West All-Stars with possession. Robertson against Wade. It's Nowitzki on the wing.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Pass to Wade. Havlicek kicks to Nowitzki. Some nice passing here by the West. Passes it to Chamberlain. Here's Duncan. Now, Jokic. There's the pass to Paul. Stolen by Havlicek. Driving to the basket. And here's Duncan. Robertson with it.
Oscar Robertson.
Now here's James.
From Kevin Garnett.
Chamberlain trying to get open.
LeBron James.
Here's Paul. Now Wade.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
James.
And here is Paul. Robertson outside. Back to Paul.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Dwayne Wade.
And here are the East All-Stars. It's a 14-point game. The drive by Paul.
That's an example of Chris Paul reading the floor and being aggressive. The defense can't react quick enough, and he gets a trip to the line.
Free throw dropped for Paul.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Garnett's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Halliburton passes to Olajuwon. Halliburton outside. Back to LeBron. It's stolen by Duncan. That's tipped.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Robertson against Wade. Robertson outside. Young outside. Jokic trying to free himself up.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Duncan down low. He's guarded by Olajuwon. And it's Wade with the ball for the West All-Stars. And it's sent back by Jokic.
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall. Great instincts.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
2 shots.
And both free throws good from Garnett.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
LeBron James.
Robertson with it. Pass to Jokic.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Shaq down low. He's against Jokic.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Good ball movement here by the East. Robertson dishes to Young.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
LeBron James.
Here's Young.
Assisted. Tyrese Halliburton.
It's Garnett on the wing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
For 2, Trey.
Young's gone an even 50% from the field, shooting 6 for 12.
From Kevin Garnett.
Young against Halliburton.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Robertson passes to Garnett.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Oscar Robertson.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Olajuwon against Garnett. Olajuwon kicks to LeBron. Shaq down low. Jokic defending. Shaq's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. To the paint. Now here's James. Duncan with the block. It's blocked by Shaq.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin